This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mitch English.
I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment.
So glad to have you here along. We're going to get you all that information you need to get your day going on. We go now to Australia, where a museum there, it's called MONA, which it means the Museum of Old and New Art. MONA, M-O-N-A.
Okay.
All right, really interesting. Well, back a few months ago, they had made an exhibit, but they would only allow women to go in and see it, right?
Okay.
And so it was a women's only, basically, art event. Well, guys were like, well, it's not fair. I mean, the museum's supposed to be for everybody.
For everybody, sure.
So a judge came out and said, listen, you can't do this. You got to open up the doors for absolutely everybody. They go, okay, no problem. Well, an American artist, I don't want to give her name, says, all right, well, no problem. I have a new installation that I'd like to present. And she brings all these arts of Picasso and puts them all in the women's bathroom. So if you want to go and see, this art of Picasso, now not only that, like a very famous painting from Picasso, right above the toilet too, in the women's room. So the only way you can see it is go into the women's bathroom. So everybody's up in arms right now. They worked around it, I guess, is one way. But also, if a judge came out and says, listen, everybody has to do it, if this is an art exhibit for women only, you say women only, but the judge also said, listen, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Now you're going to have guys in the bathroom.
Couldn't you have a guy just be like for 5 minutes, like, yeah, I'm a woman, and walk in and then be like, all right, I'm back.
I identify as a
woman. I want to see
In this
Picasso.
day and age, you probably could. There's
why
an
not.
argument for
And
that.
on the way out, I'll be like, no, I'm good. I'm back to the other
No,
side.
listen, that's not how it goes. If a guy walks in the bathroom, he walk out and go, do not go in there. Right?
They have a couch?
They have a couch? How come they sell stuff on the wall? We don't have a vending
You don't have
machine.
anything. It's so much nicer.
You do not want
You don't
guys
stick
in
to
your
the
bathroom.
floor. Things are pleasant. It's great.
Now, here's the thing. If you're hanging a photo in the bathroom, are you hanging it on the stall door in the women's restroom? Because if you're hanging it on the wall in the stall, nobody's going to see it.
Well, you'd have to walk. Well, a guy would.
Well, a
Because
guy would.
be able to
A guy would be able to see if it's facing the wall,
But
but
the
it
woman
needs to be
wouldn't.
hanging on the stall
They said
door.
this one is right above the toilet. So
then you have to.
you would have to stand and look at the toilet
Put a
as well
mirror
as the
on the
Picasso.
door. Well, yeah, you could put it. No, it'd have to be on the stall door.
Well,
It would
it's
have to be on the stall door
abstract.
in the
If
women's.
it's super progressive, no stalls. So.
Well, that's true. There is a restroom here in Orlando at the Dr. Phillips Center. The women's restroom has a huge chandelier in it.
Oh,
See,
would
I
you?
can
That's one
appreciate
other thing that you guys don't have in your
Well,
restroom.
geez,
don't
you
get
guys
nice
have
things.
everything in there.
According to research from Spokio.com, Florida has been ranked as the worst state for singles looking for love. Again, this is Spokio.com. The website says it used several factors, I'm sure it did, to rank each state, like mental and physical health, politics, and debt. Spokio claims the Sunshine State is notorious for identity theft and fraud, which can add to the challenges of navigating the dating scene. I think that's true anywhere these days. For those curious to know where to look for better dating prospects, the site identified 5 of its favorites. Here they are for singles. They include Massachusetts, Mississippi, Louisiana, Michigan, and South Dakota. Now, I'll tell you off the top, Massachusetts and Michigan are 2 of the most expensive states to live in.
I could imagine that. Maybe there's, and I think Louisiana and Mississippi, since they're next to each other, that's interesting that those 2 make the list.
And
Is it
South
availability?
I don't know. And South Dakota. That's
South Dakota,
kind
I
of
never
a
would've thought
random
that.
place for singles.
And when it comes to, listen, when I got on the dating scene after I got divorced, I wasn't going to go, gosh, am I going to fall victim for identity fraud? Am I, you know what I'm saying? Because you do.
Yeah,
that's why you go on a
true.
second date or the third date or whatever. That's when you find out about the person that you might
You
be
do some
wanting to date.
research,
Yeah, you
you know.
got to. It's interesting that they use those factors for politics and that sort of thing. It seems like if you're looking for a certain type of person, you're going to go to an app that's going to help you find those type of people.
Yes.
There's a lot of left-wing dating sites. There's right-wing. There's animal-loving sites.
Oh yeah, there's a farmer.
You can't
there's
date the
farmer
animals,
websites.
though. I think that's what
that is illegal at this point.
That's South Dakota.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
Dakota,
there's all kinds. It's just weird where they get their
It
information
sounds very
on that.
skewed to me,
I
and
think
that's
so.
my opinion.
I
But
think
it sounds like
because
it's like,
Florida's
how come?
also a mixed mash of people from all over the country. We don't have people.
True, but I feel like it's a lot of hate on Florida right now.
It's
Yeah.
easy to hate on Florida.
It's easy. Yeah, I think so too.
Hey, we're going to be going on the scene with Doreen just a little bit later on. She's actually talking to Jeff Tate, frontman for Queensryche, the band Queensryche.
nice.
So we got that coming up around the corner. Of course, we'll have your trending news and information.
Coming up,
Yeah.
stay with us. DailyFlashShow.com is our website. Check it out.